I just had a piece of delicious Smokey Dave sharp cheddar cheese, and I just made millions, maybe even tens of millions, and you can too.
You can't tell people that. It's not true.
I was talking about millions of new gut biome bacteria. It's an established scientific fact.
Yeah, but people are going to think you're talking about money.
There, just made some more. Well, you can make millions on YouTube if you work hard enough and you think in the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube today, you can find thousands, tens of thousands maybe, of videos that purport to tell you how to make all kinds of money on YouTube. You'll see some that say as much as $20,000 a week, or $50,000 a month, $100 a day. I've got some of them here for you to see. Let me tell you some about these videos, folks. Garbage. That's what they are. 99.9% of them, they're not making that much money, and they're not going to teach you how to make it either. What they're hoping is they're hoping that you think they have the secret, and that you're going to click on their video to find out what that secret is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do have the secret for making money on YouTube, or making money in any endeavor in life. I'm going to tell you what that secret is. It's a little different than what you think. But anyway, back to these scammers, and that's what they are. If they're sitting there making these videos, they'll tell you, set up affiliate marketing, or create a dozen channels and copy TikTok videos and put them on your channel. Hopefully don't get copyright claimed and kicked off of the platform while you're doing it. Yeah, these are the kinds of things they're going to be telling you. They're not doing it, and they certainly aren't making that kind of money. But they're hoping that if enough people click on their videos, then maybe they will make that much money. And that'll be the real secret that they won't tell you. Well, I'll tell you the real secret to making money. Let's get to that. But before we do, I want to point out one thing. There are some channels that really are trying to help. Really are trying to help you make better videos and improve your channel. And here's one. The guy's name is Nick Black, and he runs the channel called Channel Makers. Now this guy does an enormous, I mean absolutely massive quantity of data collection and analysis. And this guy really knows what he's doing. He's helped me a lot. He doesn't know me from Adam. I'm not being endorsed by him in any way. I've got a tiny channel. He's got a pretty good sized one. But he knows what he's doing, and he actually is somebody who wants to help people. And you can find these out there, but the fact is, if you get caught up in the thumbnail craziness like I just showed you, you can get led down the primrose path to disaster. The truth is, you can make a good living on YouTube if you work hard and if you know the strangest secret. That's the secret I was talking about. The Strangest Secret is the name of a recording that was made in the 50s. It was made on a vinyl record. It was made by a man named Earl Nightingale. Now, Earl Nightingale was a radio announcer. He had an amazing voice, and he wanted to understand specifically what was the difference between people who were fabulously successful and people who were fabulously unsuccessful. It seemed like there had to be something. There had to be some secret. And after a while, he finally realized what it was. The reason it's called the strangest secret is because it's so simple. Here it is. You become what you think about all day long. You want to be rich? You need to think about how to get there. Now, a lot of people are going to say right off the bat, hey, I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I want to be famous. And it's not happening to me, so that secret sucks. No, what you're thinking about is the fact that you aren't successful, that you aren't famous, that you haven't achieved what you wanted. You're thinking about lack, and then you're wishing that you were the opposite of that. But your subconscious mind doesn't know. You see, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you imagine and think about and what is actually real. That's not its job. Your subconscious mind's job is to take the thoughts you give it and to find those opportunities for you and make you notice them. Don't believe me? Do a little experiment. I want you, for the next 10 days, to think about the number 23. Why 23? Well, there's a movie about it. It's with Jim Carrey. He starts seeing 23s all over the place. And guess what? If you start thinking about that number, or any number, you pick one, you're going to start seeing that number all over the place. Or doesn't have to be a number. Think about anything. Think about something strange and odd that you wouldn't normally think you would see. If you think about it enough, you will start seeing it. Why is that? Well, because it was there all along and you weren't noticing it. But you just programmed your subconscious mind to start looking for those things. Well, the same thing is true about opportunities. You see, we're swimming in opportunities. Anyone who's achieved great success will tell you that. There's more opportunities out there than you could ever take advantage of, but most people don't see any of them. You see, a lot of people say the rich person or the successful person has a lot of luck. No, there's no such thing. What they have is preparedness. It has been said that luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. And that's true. And that is the strangest secret. You become what you think about, what you actually think about. Not what you wish for, but what you actually think about all day long. Now, don't get me wrong, there's hard work involved. You can't just think about things, find an opportunity, and then not do anything. That's the preparedness part. Preparedness means you study it, you learn about it, you work it, you practice it, and you fail, and then you get back up and you do it again, and you fail, and you get back up and you do it a little better until you do it right, until you achieve what you want. You know, if you're not willing to do that, can you really say you want it? No, you can't. So that's the strangest secret. And that is the secret to success on YouTube or anywhere else. You become what you think about all day long. And you manifest in your life what you think about. Have you been manifesting bad things in your life? Unluckiness? Just everything seems to go wrong? What are you thinking about? Have you ever stopped and thought about what it is you're thinking about? Have you ever written down a set of goals and carried them around with you? Maybe on an index card, or maybe taped to the mirror of your bathroom, or somewhere where you see it every day. Did you know that when you write something down and then read it out loud, that you're using 4 different parts of your brain? You are. You're using your hands to write it. That's one part. You're using your mouth to say it. That's another part. You're using your eyes to read it. That's a third part. And your ears hear you saying it. That's activating 4 different areas in your brain. That's going to get the message to your subconscious. And if you do it over and over every day, day after day, week after week, and if you look for those opportunities and you work them, you are going to succeed. That's just inevitable. That is what will happen. As long as you have breath in your body and you use that technique, you will succeed. That's how everything is done. Everything you've ever succeeded in, you may have been not thinking about the process of how you got there, but that's how it worked. You thought about it, you worked it, and you achieved it. And that's how everything works in this world, I'm afraid to say. And that is the strangest secret. So strange because it's so simple. And because of that, people, they shrug it off and think that can't be it. It's got to be luck. Well, luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little different from my usual. We didn't cook anything today. We didn't smoke anything, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you need to mix it up a little bit. Hey, let me cut in right here and take this opportunity to talk about something I'm kind of proud of. This is my new shirt from Teespring. Now, my channel's not yet big enough to have a store down below, but you can find the link in the description. So this shirt says, "You can fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese." Hey, I don't know if that'll actually work, but why don't you give it a shot and tell me how it went for you. You can even put it in the comments. I'd love to read it. Who knows? It might fascinate a woman. Anyway, back to the video. So if you enjoyed these videos, and especially this one, would you consider hitting the like button and maybe subscribe if you're interested? You know, the usual blah, blah, blah that we all say in our videos, trying to get subscribers. I mean, I have to admit, I'm trying to get some. And yeah, I realize I've used that whole clickbait thing myself. But the fact is, I wasn't telling a lie. When you eat a piece of cheese, you really do create millions of bacteria. I just didn't say that up front. I hope you got a laugh from that. Anyway, until next time, it's no joke. Everything's better with smoke.